Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to Stockton-on-Tees again, to the Three Brothers Brewing. I had a lot of their beers over the last few months, primarily because I got a load for Christmas off my wife. 22 beers, so lots of reviews. I hadn't actually reviewed one of theirs for a week or two, to be fair. This is called Ruby Revolution. A traditional malt-driven ruby ale with classic complex malt flavours, making it an easy drinking ale. Light bitter finish from all UK hops to round off the beer nicely for the next one. Family microbrewery in the heart of Teesside. Pairs beautifully with beef casserole and stew. Hops at East Kent Goldings, Admiral and First Gold. Well, weather forecast today. No rain. What's it done? Chucked it down. Bloody weather. Don't ever watch weather forecasts and put your clothes on the line, because yeah, put them out on Saturday. They're wet, more wet now than there was when they went out. It's actually a windy day Saturday, you know. You look at the weather forecast and think, oh, go on then, we'll leave it, you know. So, lovely ruby ale. 4.6%, possibly something that similar to what Hobgoblin used to be like years ago. Don't even get me started on that now. Let's have a try and see what it looks like. A creamy caramel aroma. There's a nice sweetness on the taste. I so need that. Been a long day. Come home. I fixed the blooming printer. Printer's been playing up. Got an edible printer. Now the printer's not actually edible, but what it prints out the ink is edible food colouring. And paper jammed in it the other day, and we've had big issues. The wife was going to go out and buy a new printer. They're 170 quid to buy. You know, it's not money you want to spend if you don't need to spend it. And I've took it apart tonight and rattled all the blooming rollers, put the thing back in, and it seems to be, touch wood, it seems to be working okay. I'm going to go and print something off in a minute. I need to print a receipt. Yeah, and then it's raining, and then there's idiots on the roads, and then they've got stupid traffic lights. They've got a lane closed off on the Mansfield Road for no reason whatsoever, and all it's doing is blocking the traffic. You think to yourself, bloody hell, which idiot on the council blocks lanes off with no reason? It reminded me once when I went down to, I think it was last March, went to St Neots, and on the way down, I ain't got a clue what blooming motorway or road it was, but like a 10-mile stretch, they're telling you to go at 40 mile an hour instead of 60. There's roadwork signs, yet there was no roadworks whatsoever. It's like, are you taking the absolute mickey? They ought to be fined for it. You know, everyone else is fined for everything. You know, fucking sneeze in the wrong place you find these days. What they ought to do is fine councils for this. Like potholes. Same tonight. I'm going along tonight, and it's raining. Did I see this fucking hump in the road? We went over it a bit lively, but not too lively, thank God. But, you know, that sort of thing can break suspensions. Yeah, there should be something on to let you know it's there. Because if you don't know it's there, and you, I've been on that road millions of times, and I totally forgot all about it being there. But there was no visible thing, you know, where you could see it. There should be paint on the floor, like line road markings. There should be paint on the hump. And oh shoot, there's a hump. It's gave me the hump. I know that. So, throwback to older styles of beer, and for me that's where this is. It's interesting that they do a range of craft and modern traditional. Now obviously before I started drinking their beer on cask a year or so ago at the Star Inn, I'd never even heard of Three Brothers Brewing, so that was lovely, you know. And ever since then, they seem to be quite popular in our neck of the woods anyway. Several different breweries seem to be having their beers, which is great for them. Yeah, there's a nice creaminess with this. Oh, put me out back on because I'm freezing there. Oh, it's been one of them days. Cold, warm, cold, and wet. Although, like always, done some great work. Not that anybody notices, but I notice, you know, it is what it is. I know I do a good day's work. I know I work harder now than I've ever done. Although I'm going to start slowing myself down and chilling a bit and taking it easy and doing the easier jobs. I've learnt over the years that it's like today. I used to do everything with secateurs. And now, instead of secateuring like last year's, I've intentionally left them, you know, like herbaceous perennials. And I'm actually using the edge trimmer and taking a bit off. That falls to the floor, that rots off, or the birds take it for nesting. And obviously where we are, we're in the countryside at both locations. So to give the birds the ability to come down and forage for stuff is great for them, you know. And but it's also a lot easier. So something that would have took me a couple of days to do, I've done in literally 45-50 minutes. So, and I've not had to clear nothing away either. And it'll all rot off, and you know, smart gardening. You know, not having to do it the hard way. Now I don't dig any beds over these days. To be fair, I plant that many plants that I shouldn't need to. So, enjoyable beer. I mean, let's be fair, it would batter today's version of Hobgoblin. The older version, the version from 10 or 12 years ago, that's a different prospect. But today's version of a Hobgoblin Ruby Ale, yeah, this would slaughter it. It's a shame when the big breweries take over breweries and ruin a brand. And Wychwood Brewery has been decimated, and it's sad to see, really. The sales for Hobgoblin must be going down. You know, some of these beers are out there. I mean, it's not even a Hobgoblin review, but it's just got me onto that. I mean, some of these beers out there. Newcastle Brown Ale, not far away from where these good people are. Newcastle Brown Ale is a piss poor version of what it used to be. And the brand across the world, the sales must have gone down loads. You know, I mean, I know that Bass, I seen a picture the other day, and it showed you these thousands of barrels of Bass, and you know, the amount that must have sold back in the day, it can't sell anywhere near that now, although it's still around quite a bit. And still a lot of people love a good pint of Bass, so fair play to them. In any case, yeah, tasting lovely, very modern traditional, shall we say. Malty caramel. Well, you've heard what I said anyway. You've watched it all the way through at least. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, good 4.2 out of 5 for me. Would I drink it again? Yeah. Like to see it on cask. Maybe a tap takeover at the Crown Inn. You never know. You never know. But in any case, yeah, another great beer from Three Brothers Brewing, and that's why I got the wife to order me their beers for Christmas. Good brewery. Thank you for watching. See you soon.